Okay guys, just as a review, starting here in the closed guard, I get my grips, okay, and I transition into my open guard, and now I'm going to transition to the half guard, okay. Critical point with the half guard is that I'm on my side here, okay. The half guard is completely ineffective, and I'm giving him everything he wants if I'm flat on my back, okay. I can do nothing with this. It's just a matter of time before he passes my guard. I can't really stop anything he's going to do. His goal here in the top position, half guard, is to flatten me out. Okay, so if both your shoulders are on the mat, you need to adjust and get into a more sideways position. And now my hips are away from him. I don't want to be really close. Okay, I don't want my knee behind his thigh. Okay, I'm too close to him here. I want to be able to have some space. Okay, the thing about the half guard is that it's a great position for me to be able to dictate the amount of space there is between us. Okay, and especially with the knee shield half guard. Okay, with my knee in front of a shoulder here or in front of his hip here. Okay, I can be far away from him or I can be close to him. Okay. This is a fine variation of this, the knee shield. I don't mind this. It's just going to be a little bit easier for him to pass if my knee's in front of his hip and not in front of his shoulder. Okay? With my knee in front of his shoulder and my shin, me stepping on his hip and my shin kind of parallel with his torso, I've now created a frame, a full frame in front of his hip and chest that is going to be hard for him to close the distance, flatten me out, or do the things that he wants to do. Okay, so like I said, now here I can be close to him or I can be far away. Okay, and it's just going to depend on what it is I'm trying to do. For the techniques that we did yesterday with going to the back, I'm starting a little bit farther away from him. Okay, I'm starting here, and now I get close. I close the distance. As I start to come up, try to take the back, okay, or go into the other sweep series that we did. You guys can go on YouTube and watch the videos from the last couple of days if you want. I'm not going to go over those again completely. So here, we're going to drill all the way from the beginning, starting in the closed guard, okay, and we're going to work on some submissions today. We're going to look at Kimura from the half guard, okay. So I'm going to start with my grips, transition to the full or open guard. Okay. By the way, I've got my triangles, I've got my omoplatas, we've got my scissor sweeps, my stiletto sweep, all the things that we've gone over from this position. Okay. And now, for whatever reason, I'm going to opt to go to the half guard instead. So I turn on my hip and I put this foot inside his guard. Now, look how shallow this is. Just my heel is behind the crook of his knee here. Okay? This is a good position for me. I'm dictating the distance here, but for what I want to do, I want to get close. I'm going to bring my torso a little bit closer to him, leaving my hips away. Okay? I'm going to close the distance and I'm going to get close. My bottom arm, okay, I'm just going to kind of cup here, and my elbow is able to move inside. So if he tries to circle around my arm to cross face me, I can track with that arm, okay? I'm not going to let him get around this arm. I'm framing here, and then my frame here is coming across my elbow on my knee, and I'm framing on his opposite shoulder, okay, across here. Now, I'm going to start to set up a Kimura, okay? Shoulder locks. Since we're looking at shoulder locks, I'm going to do the shoulder lock, but it's going to be a little bit different than probably what you've seen. Normally, you think you want to come up and get this arm, okay? In this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring him to me. I'm going to bring him on top of me, and he's going to stay resting on top of this frame right here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm close. I'm going to reach deep over his shoulder and bring my hand into his armpit here, okay? This hand stays on his forearm And as I bring him to me, this hand is gonna slide down and push his wrist into his hip, okay? So I turn flat on my back now and I pull him on top here, okay? And now his wrist, I just push that down toward his hip. And now I finish the position here, okay? Now from here, I've got the shoulder lock position. I'm gonna straighten this leg, turn to my side, keep this hug tight, and then just turn my shoulders a little bit and finish the submission here. Go on the other side. Yeah.